now as we get set for what... And here is the Empress, Alicia Napoleon, fighting out of New York. This middleweight won the championship back in 2018. Claressa Shields, one of the most avoided fighters in the game and one of the best to lace them up, fighting proudly out of Flint, Michigan, USA.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Tom. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, fighting out of Lindenhurst, New York, here is the women's super middleweight champion of the world, the Empress, Alicia Napoleon Espinosa. Fighting out of the blue corner, and ladies and gentlemen, here is the 2-time gold medalist from Flint, Michigan, a 3-weight division world champion, and an undisputed women's 154-pound champion of the world, Claressa Shields.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You couldn't even squeeze through to your seat. Right. This is that pack. The atmosphere is ridiculous.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
No rest for the weary. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. That jab won't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alicia in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Somebody don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Still in this. Think about defense on
to switch back on.
And there's the bell to start round 2. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
That right hand scored perfectly. throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That left jab is lighting her up. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. They block the hook. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alicia in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Now you let her back into the fight that round. That's her round.
Slip.
And there's the bell for round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Claressa Shields is in trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Oh, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Napoleon clipped hard. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? The Empress in trouble. Disaster averted.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Claressa Shields just got clipped. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alicia in that last round. It has not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a little more animated. They've got to inspire her.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Boxer, just be smart.
They'll take her out. She's ready to go. She's smashed, man.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Napoleon got rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the...
Oh my God, Johnny! Alicia's in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Claressa Shields is in trouble. But somehow weathered the storm.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the rounds.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice defense, avoiding the right uppercut. They stop the hook there. He eats that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alicia in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs... There's the bell to start round 5. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. They're going to stop the fight if these power punches keep landing. Oh, look at that left jab. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Alicia is in big trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Got out of the way of that right hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Oh, and the Empress is down! As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5. You are right.
Let's talk about Alicia in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
I like what I'm seeing. You did.
Get your mind back on the job like we trained.
Let's start the 6. You can see the look of frustration in the corner. She was so confident heading into this fight, but that last round seemed to knock it out of her. She's got to figure out a way to turn the momentum around.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Jab can't find a home. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Claressa Shields just got clipped. Down goes Claressa Shields. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
A shot from the gods took her out.
One, two, three, four. Give me your glove.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Shields in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
All right, you'll take
You
it.
need to switch back on. Don't worry.
She's shattered. She's hurt. She's feeling it.
And there's the bell for round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Good jab there. Well done with that counter shot. Punch, counter punch. And that hook misses. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Alicia's in trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
I got out of the way of that right hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alicia in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right, slept right.
So get your mind back.
There's the bell to start round 8. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised? Whoa, wait a minute! Napoleon clipped hard! And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes... What a shot! And Alicia goes down hard! Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Come to me.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's... Did you see that? The Empress in trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. What a tough way to lose it by split decision.
A split decision? How one-sided does it have to be? A split decision? Who's doing this job? Todd, tell me, come on, talk to me, man. That is not a split decision. Ridiculous.